I should have known you were behind this. What part of no party under the penalty of death do you not understand?
Looks like we're getting some seriously spooky mother-daughter bonding in Wednesday Season 2. In a sneak peek dropped by Netflix, Jenna Ortega and Catherine Zeta-Jones, aka Wednesday and Morticia Addams, are seen practicing fencing together. Catherine was pumped about it, saying, "Oh my gosh, I get to fence?" And Jenna couldn't stop praising her, noting how graceful Catherine is thanks to her dance background.
It was like, oh my gosh, I get to fence?
She's so good. You could see she was a dancer.
One of the cooler moments, the two of them fencing while blindfolded, totally intense Addams Family style. Jenna also shared how lucky she feels getting to explore that mother-daughter connection with Catherine.
I feel really, really lucky to be experiencing this mother-daughter dynamic with someone as incredible as Catherine.
Catherine talked about how much fun it was to pick up a sword again, something she hadn't done since The Mask of Zorro.
Yes, I had 2 Zorros where I actually was trained by Bob Anderson, who is not with us anymore. He was an ex-Olympian coach, and he trained us all. And I actually did a bit of fencing after that Zorro, because it's a great workout. So when it was written into Wednesday, so different, a sexy 23-year-old ingenue, as I was back then in Zorro, wielding a sword to Morticia Addams in a very specific way.
Fencing scenes with Jenna were a blast, and they practiced whenever they could squeeze it in. Catherine called Jenna a total pro and a joy to work with.
It was wonderful, and you know, we rehearsed because Jenna was in nearly every scene. Any moment we could, it's just a joy to work with her because it's, you know, she's such a wonderful young woman, but she gives so much as an actress. She's like, you know, old school in a way.
Catherine Zeta-Jones stopped by the studio to talk all things Wednesday, and she couldn't get over how cool the set was, joking she wanted to move in. She admitted she gets a little grumpy without chocolate during long filming days, and Jenna Ortega apparently knows that all too well.
About 12:30, and then that 4:30, quarter to 5 zone. I get grumpy, like a toddler.
Okay, well, do we have some chocolate, guys, that we were going to bring out?
Are you kidding?
Yeah,
They talked about how Catherine brought Morticia Addams to life with that haunting, elegant voice, inspired by old Hollywood glam and a bit of a mid-Atlantic flair. She even joked about doing GPS directions in Morticia's voice. "Turn left, darling."
You know, in the 1940s, where it wasn't really a mid-Atlantic, but it had a little grandiose, where movie stars talked like that, and it was a little breathy and quite curt. So I incorporated my British little mid-Atlantic kind of Americanism and those old darlings.
Playing Morticia has been a dream for her, unlike the older versions where Morticia was more of a mysterious figure in the background. This time around, she gets to show more depth, her humor, her complicated relationship with Wednesday, even her tension with her mom, played by Joanna Lumley. Oh, and yes, there's a tango scene with Gomez, plus camping? We've got a super cute moment with Jenna Ortega and Emma Myers doing the Watch My Best Friend TikTok challenge.
Hey, can you guys watch my bestie? Thanks.
That was such a sweet moment. There's another fun clip where Joy Sunday, Emma Myers, and a few others are seen hanging out with this giant life-size wolf statue. Everyone looks amazed, laughing, and taking it all in. Definitely one of those fun behind-the-scenes memories that shows how much the cast is enjoying themselves on set.
We wish we could be there with you, but we're literally on the set of Wednesday filming right now. We couldn't let a geek week go by without saying hi.
Here's a little sneak peek of what we're working on for season 2.
Yeah, that werewolf statue was seriously impressive, life-size and super detailed. It totally added to the whole supernatural vibe. What's even more exciting is that there's been more talk about the werewolf pack this season. We're finally getting to explore their world a bit deeper. And did you catch that quick glimpse of another werewolf, Bruno, Enid's boyfriend? It's cool to see the werewolves getting more screen time and backstory. Definitely something fans have been waiting for. In a behind-the-scenes clip from Wednesday Season 2, we see Jenna Ortega filming a scene where it looks like someone's teaching her to use some equipment, maybe a weapon? But surprise, it's not a director, it's actually Grandmama Addams. That's right, Season 2 is introducing Wednesday's wild and witchy Grandma. She's known for her potions, fortune-telling, and killer knife-throwing skills, so there's a good chance she's showing Wednesday some spooky new tricks. Now, about Grandmama, her background has shifted a lot over the years depending on the version. Sometimes she's Gomez's mom, sometimes Morticia's, but no matter which version, she's always a chaotic, magical force in the Addams family. Think spellbooks, knives, and a bit of mystery. In the upcoming season, she'll be played by Joanna Lumley, and it looks like she's about to be Morticia's mother. We also got a behind-the-scenes clip from the camp challenge scene, and things get pretty intense. It starts with Principal Dort giving the passionate speech about outcast pride, really trying to fire everyone up. But then, mid-speech, he gets interrupted by a cadet master and his squad who claim they've already reserved the area. That sets off a head-to-head challenge between the outcasts and the cadets, aka the normies. The stakes? Whoever wins keeps the campground and the losers have to leave. Naturally, the outcasts come out on top. After the win, Wednesday breaks off from the group and heads off on her own mission. This clip definitely looks like it's tied to that moment. With Wednesday and Enid's clashing personalities, their dynamic really pops. But on set, filming those scenes looks way more intense. Wednesday's rocking her usual dead serious stare, Enid's got a soft smile, and everyone else just strolls like it's a normal school day. One thing's clear, Wednesday never jokes when it comes to Enid. Season 2's all about saving her, and Wednesday's not taking any chances. We've already seen her shielding both Enid and Bruno from that creepy invisible stalker. So that was one big reveal in Season 2 of Wednesday, which just dropped its first 4 episodes on Netflix, but fans quickly noticed someone missing, Lady Gaga. Despite all the hype around her casting, she doesn't show up in Part 1. So when does she appear? Mark your calendars, Part 2 hits Netflix on September 3, and that's when we'll finally see her in action. Gaga is playing Rosalind Rotwood, a mysterious teacher at Nevermore Academy who crosses paths with Wednesday. Netflix first announced the casting at their Tudum 2025 event, where Gaga popped up out of a coffin marked "Here Lies the Monster Queen" and performed a wild mashup of her songs and the Addams Family theme, with Jenna Ortega joining her on stage. It was a nod to Ortega's viral Season 1 dance to Gaga's Bloody Mary. According to Netflix, Rosalind is a shadowy figure who adds an even more creepy factor to Nevermore's halls. Details about her role are being kept under wraps, but co-showrunner Alfred Gough said the idea came from that viral moment. Tim Burton also praised Gaga for her artistic vibes, saying her presence on set lit everyone up. Jenna Ortega shared that the Tudum performance was super last minute. Gaga just called her and it happened without much rehearsal. Ortega described the experience of working with Gaga as surreal and said it was an honor to be in her presence. So while she's missing from the first half of the season, Gaga's arrival is shaping up to be one of the biggest moments of Season 2. Well, that's it for today. That's a wrap on all the latest Wednesday Season 2 buzz, from blindfolded fencing duels to werewolf lore, behind-the-scenes laughs, and of course, the highly anticipated arrival of Lady Gaga as Rosalind Rotwood. What moment from Season 2 so far has you the most hyped? And what do you think Lady Gaga's character is really up to? Drop your theories and favorite scenes in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more breakdowns, spoilers, and sneak peeks from your favorite shows. See you in the next one!